Hey guys, Nick here from S2 Strategic Defense here for lesson number 3 to help you guys get prepared for our upcoming seminars in the US and in Canada on defensive edged weapons. Now, if you guys can't make it out to the session, I'm heartbroken, but hey, you guys can check out the full level 1 course at my online academy at www.s2online.academy. Full training manual, tons of videos in HD quality. Guys, check that out. There's a lot of fun features out there. Nothing like that in training online, available anywhere. That much I can promise you. Okay, in this lesson, we're going to be talking about movement. And this is really important to understand because this is where some of the pitfalls that we've talked about in lesson 1 and lesson 2 really come to fruition. And that's why we started with what we started with. In session 1, I showed you guys the 5 angles of attack and then some details about how to steer the front of the knife. In lesson number 2, we talked about not leaving the arm out, bringing that in tight, okay? In this lesson, we're going to talk about movement because that's when all those things fall apart. Now, why am I spending so much time on base and structure and fundamental stuff? First and foremost, this is probably the worst moment of your life because you're in a fight that you had to use a knife. It's that bad, okay? This isn't a regular self-defense, push, shove, punch, kick kind of a thing. You went to a blade, which means you're now possibly looking for a lethal response. Being that serious, what you cannot do is make small mistakes in the fundamentals of things because those things are going to get exploited 10 times and then you're going to get hurt or killed, all right? So you have to make sure that these small things are always in place all the way through. Advanced practitioners are not advanced practitioners because they necessarily know more. They could just perform the fundamentals better. So what should you be focusing on if you want to be an advanced practitioner? Fundamentals. Okay, now, we talked about the 5 angles of attack. We talked about steering the front of the knife. We talked about keeping it in tight. How do you move? When you move, it should look just like you started, okay? So when you start to move around side to side, you're doing the dance, every inch is deliberate on the way how you're positioning yourself and line familiarization and such. I'll be giving you guys footwork patterns and footwork mapping in the sessions and in the online course. But for right now, just keep it general. Okay? Keep the knife in front of you at all points in time. The knife is serving as multiple tools. First and foremost, it is your defense. Anytime you move, anytime somebody wants to come through, they have to come through the blade. So it's doing the defense part. Then it's your offense part because the tip of the blade is forward and that allows you to slash, thrust, hack, and all those other fun things that you do with the blade. We'll talk more about that in the sessions and in the courses. It's twofold. It's not just swing and cut somebody. It's not that simple, okay? The hard part is being able to position yourself where you can successfully utilize your blade. It's not in the fancy trick type of style of edge weapons, okay? That stuff is great. It's a lot of fun. I've spent a lot of time doing a bunch of that too. I understand why you love it, but this is defensive edge weapons. I'm not trying to teach you an entire art of Filipino martial arts or Kali. I'm not trying to teach you guys the fun, fluffy stuff. I'm going to show you how to fight using your blade. Okay, so you have your 5 basic angles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have keeping the arm in. That's in lesson number 2. Guys, go back and watch that. And then in this lesson, we move lightly, smoothly, moving the blade a little bit, but always keeping that in front of us and always keeping our structure correct. All right, guys, have fun with that. Try it out. I got one more lesson coming for you guys on the edge weapon. Stay tuned.